Hi guys, I am Sneha and you are watching my channel Book Junction. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some fun activities that you can do in your free time. These are the things that I personally tend to do in my free time, so I thought that this video will be really helpful for you guys. I've tried to make this video really aesthetic and relaxing so that you can sit back and enjoy it. If you do, then definitely like, share and subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. The first activity that I want to talk about is art journaling. Art journal is a visual diary. It's a combination of drawing, sketching, doodling, writing, etc. So you can include anything and everything in your art journal. It's an extremely creative activity as it includes various different art forms that I already mentioned before. I love how my mind relaxes when I sit down with my art journal. It feels very liberating because I can channel my creativity in various different ways. On days when I don't feel like writing too much, I end up painting something and combine a quotation with the whole vibe of the spread. Art journaling also helps a lot with creative blocks. Personally, when I'm too confused what to create next, I always sit down with my art journal and try to stick different kind of creative things. For example, I created this watermelon painting thing a long time back and I just kept it somewhere, but I felt like it went well with this spread, so I included it in this one. So overall, you can combine different things that you create into one collage, So that's something that I really adore about this whole concept of art journaling. So lately I have fallen in love with the song Run Away by Aurora, so I included that in this spread. I think it goes well with the painting. I also used this flower that I picked up in the morning during my walk. What I love most about art journaling is that it's never about perfection. Instead, it's all about your current mental state. Whatever you feel within reflects on the paper, and I think that's the best part about this whole activity. So if you are also confused but you also want to create something creative, then art journaling will really help you. The next activity that I love to do in my free time is creating mood boards on Canva. You can also do this on your Canva app. So definitely follow the cursor. You will get to see how I create the mood board. So here in this video, I'm illustrating you this mood board that I am creating on the concept of the color purple. You can take up any topic, for example, cottagecore or countryside England. It can be anything as random as a color or maybe a quotation or maybe a book. Maybe you can create a mood board on the concept of the book Pride and Prejudice. So just take up any topic and start creating. Now you must be thinking that why do people create mood boards? Basically, if you are into anything creative, for example, if you are in interior designing, fashion designing, if you are an architect, or if you want to become like a website developer, website designer, you need to understand designing, you need to understand all of that. So for that, this thing comes really handy. Creating a mood board sets the tone for the thing that you want to create. It's like a blueprint for how you will create the thing. And a lot of times you have to share your ideas with the client, and the best way to do that is to create a mood board so that they can see the mood board and get to understand your vision behind the concept, whether it's a website or it's for interior designing or for whatever it is. Okay, so this will definitely come handy. I hope you are following the cursor. You can see that I have added different types of pictures that are obviously in the color purple, and I've added this circular frame over here to add this color pop thing. You can use this frame to create your own color palette. As you saw in my art journal, there was also a color palette. You can create something like this on Canva as well. I'm writing purple over here with this particular font. This font is my favorite in Canva. The name of the font is Playlist Script, I think, and then you just play around with different fonts. I'm writing over here I lavender you. It's just very random, but I thought that it really went well with the whole vibe. Basically, just go to the element section and search different kind of frames, illustrations, washi tapes, and you will love it. The best thing about Canva is that they have this access to Pexels and Pixabay where you can get all these pictures. Anyway, so I added this picture, and then I'm adding this washi tape. So even if you are not into physically creating like an art journal spread, you can do it on Canva. And I think it's very easy to do it on Canva because you don't really have to paint anything, but just be your creative self. After you are done creating the mood board, change the name of the file, click on download, choose JPG, and then your picture will be downloaded and you can post it on Instagram since we chose the Instagram post dimensions. The next activity that I want to talk about is reading. Now I think it's pretty obvious that I love reading and I read in my free time, but when it comes to my free time, it's usually about fiction books, because reading non-fiction, I kind of consider it like a core something that I have to do every day so that I grow every day, and it's very important for my self-improvement. It's very important for my personality. So when I say that reading in your free time, I mean reading for pleasure and reading fiction. Reading is one of the best ways to expand your horizons. It will help you to think better. It will also help you to work on your skills. For example, communicating better, writing better, understanding other people better. So I think overall there is nothing better than reading. It is something that should be an essential part of your life. Alright, let's talk about painting, drawing, illustrating, doodling, whatever it is that you love to do. For me, painting has never been about perfection. I'm not an artist. I just love painting. I just love playing with colors, and that's why whenever I get an opportunity to use my colors to create something, I grab that opportunity and spend some time doing that. So I had this empty chutney bottle. This was an imli chutney bottle. If you want to enjoy these activities, then you have to make sure that you do not compare yourself and the things that you create with someone else's paintings, because if you start doing that, then you will stop enjoying it. And that's why it's very important to know that it's okay to enjoy some things just for the sake of them, not because you want to become a painter, not because you want to monetize that hobby. Sometimes you just do some things because you love doing them. That's it. That's the only narrative that's important. So keep that in mind and enjoy your free time. And lastly, I want to talk about baking that I started doing recently. I never thought that I would love baking this much. So recently I made cupcakes and I loved the process. I made them twice because I loved the process so much that I wanted to do it again. I think the whole vibe, the whole process of mixing all the ingredients slowly, carefully, there's just something very therapeutic about that, and I enjoyed that a lot. So that's why I included it in this list. I think baking is a wonderful activity that you can do in your free time, and of course you will also get to eat the delicious dessert that you will bake. So I really hope that you all enjoyed this video and found it valuable. If you did, then definitely like, share and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon so you are notified with all the further updates, and I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.